1 year ago today, I sat in this exact same spot in my driveway, in this same car, and I thought I was coming apart. Have you ever heard a panic attack?
I'm going back in the house in a minute and I'm gonna take one of my pills and I'm gonna go to bed. My glue doesn't hold my cracks together anymore, babe. I'm trying.
That was me right there. I had been working 70-hour weeks for 1.5 years to put my wife through nursing school, which was her dream. We'd been together 25 years. 2 years of sacrifice really didn't seem like it was going to be that much. But somewhere in that stretch, I stopped feeling like a partner. More like her roommate. Things just got where I always felt like I was competing to try to get her attention. Four days before that panic attack, I had to say something that I would have never thought I would have had to say to the love of my life. I had to tell her that she had to choose between me or a man that she had known for only 2 months, but she had never met him in person. And she told me to leave. Now, she called me within 10 minutes, and she told me she chooses me, and she will always choose me. But those 10 minutes broke something in me. See, it wasn't about him. It was realizing that I could be replaced. After 26 years, that does something to a man. 4 days later, I sat right here for over 2 hours, just sobbing. I couldn't breathe right. I couldn't slow my thoughts. I texted her and I told her that I was going to the hospital. I tried to check myself in, but because I wasn't technically suicidal, I didn't meet the threshold. So I went in the house. But just to get in there, I had to punch myself in the leg over and over and over again as hard as I could, just to get myself to stop crying so I can get past my kids in the house to my bed, because I didn't want them to see me like that. I didn't want them to see how fucked up I was at that moment. I thought I was alone. I wasn't weak. I wasn't crazy. I was exhausted. And I was heartbroken. And I had spent a year swallowing down a shitload of stress. As men, we don't call it panic. We call it responsibility. Or we just say, I'm fine. But sometimes, I'm fine has glue that just doesn't hold the pieces together. Months later, after everything in my marriage had finally fallen apart, and she had chose someone else several other times over me, I hit a level of depression that I didn't know was possible for me. I was going to take my own life. That's when I checked myself into the hospital. And that's the decision that saved my life. This driveway didn't change. This car didn't change. It's the exact same. I changed. I'm better. I don't carry everything alone anymore. And I don't confuse suffering and silence with strength. If you're trying to hold it together right now, you don't have to wait until you're sobbing in your driveway to ask for help. One year ago today, I thought I was falling apart. Turns out, I was just learning how to rebuild.